So, before we get started, have y'all... Tracy! Hold on! Man, thank y'all for coming to New Braunfels, Retromania. Have y'all had any Texas cuisine, like some barbecue or some tacos?
Had some Black's barbecue yesterday.
Yeah.
So good. I'm still full.
That's where I'm going. I need the Black Ranger there, a Black's.
Oh, gee, he thinks that's humor.
Buc-ee's, okay.
Hey, so you
Beef jerky?
Buc-ee's barbecue.
When? Oh, that's on our list. You went without us.
Cool. Y'all
I've had,
can share the mic
I've
too.
had a lot of Jack and Coke.
Nice.
Does that count as cuisine? Yeah. Okay, I've had too much of that. Not today. Yesterday.
Okay, tell us about what was the audition process like for Power Rangers?
I want to go first.
Two.
I did no martial arts, and I think I only did 2 callbacks. I'll trade you. The other, at my last callback. So I met with Haim Saban upstairs in his giant sky razor. Anyways, he looked through my portfolio book and he seen a picture that had blonde hair. He's like, "What's this
You
from?"
look like Brad Pitt. You're hired.
Close. He said, "What is this from?" I said, "Well, I was doing Brad Pitt lookalike work." He said, "Well, would you dye your hair?" I was like, "Sure." If I would have said no, I guess maybe I wouldn't be here. That was about as hard as my audition process was.
Like, did you think you had...
I didn't even know the color that I was going to be. I thought I was going in for like a 1-day part. And then I got the call to show up, and I showed up and they started fitting me for a suit. And I was like, "What color?" "Silver." I said, "They don't have silver." They, "No, you're the first." So I'm OG. Hey!
You just had to go there with that shit.
Mine was very typical. It was I went in and I read for how rude. I read for a Red Ranger part and a Psycho Ranger part. I did not know what a Psycho Ranger was. I just acted really evil and really mean and very scary, and I got the call that I got the part. And I didn't know, I acted natural. Didn't meet the other psychos, the yellow and black, until we were on set for Silence is Gold. And that's the first episode we shot. First time I met this guy. You were on set, but did I even talk to you? Not you.
Roger?
No, you.
Oh, I was having my own little psycho moment when I saw Psycho Yellow. Oh, I don't think I need that. I'm loud. I'm sure everybody can hear me. When you guys did that episode, I was in my own little, like, when I saw Psycho Yellow, I said, somebody needs to talk to me right now. Because I don't know what's going on.
She thought she was being replaced.
I mean, history has been known to repeat itself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Spawn does not have a problem with replacing people. Mostly if you ever want to talk about money. They will replace you very quickly.
Unless you're Roger, and then you're solid.
Unless you're Roger, yeah. My audition was I got the call. I was living in Florida at the time. I'd only been living there for about a year. About a year. I'd only lived there for about a year. Sorry, I'm very tired. Shut up, all of you. Shut up. So I got the audition for it. I'd only been living there for about a year. I'd been doing a lot of acting classes at this one particular school. And my manager hit me up and she was like, "Hey, I've got an audition for you. It's actually at the school." And I was like, "Great. I already know everybody there. That's great. What is it?" And she said, "It's Power Rangers." And I said, "Nope, I don't want to do that shit." So it's fine. They'll live. But I didn't want to do it. And I was like kicking and screaming the whole time. I was like, "I do not want to do this. I do not want to do this. I don't want to go. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it." And she said to me, "Look, according to what they're doing like a nationwide search for the new red guy. they're going to see thousands of people. The odds are good you're not going to get it. So just go, you'll meet people, you'll meet producers, you'll meet all these people, and there you go, you'll be fine. So I went and I very begrudgingly met Shuki Levy, and I hated every second that I was there. And I was like, I don't want to be here. You are wasting my time. This is nonsense. Get me the hell out of here. And that's exactly where I booked the role, because I was such a dick in the audition. And they were like, that's the role. So there it is. So long story short, just if you go in and you don't want the role, you're probably going to get the role.
Wow, I think Chris is the only actor I've known that's gotten like not to get the role and has gotten the role. The rest of us, including you guys, were after the role, right? Yeah, it was crazy. Like he said, they went to every city. Obviously, they went to Florida, 50,000 people, Chicago, all the major cities you can think of. They went to, and I auditioned. Mine was pretty extensive. They brought me by 5, 6, 7 times. They shot multiple times with her too. And by the 7th time, wasn't it with you? I shot with several of the Rangers, or they were going to be Rangers, or some turned out to be Rangers. I don't know. And by the 7th time, I was like, I told my manager, listen, either they hire me or we're moving on. I'm done with this thing. You know, like that's it. Either they're going to hire me or not. And then like, oh, you're hired. So that's what happened. So, yeah, well, I just told my manager, listen, we got to, they're not, it's 7th audition. I'm like, listen, by this time, they're gonna hire me, great. If not, let's go to the next one. And of course, that's when they hire you.
Hey, don't you, after so many auditions, don't you start getting paid to go there?
You do.
That's
And
right,
I think I
forgot about
did.
that.
You're right. I think I did get paid for auditioning. Yeah, you do get paid after like the 5th or whatever. Well, those were the rules back then. But anyhow,
Now,
next
speaking
question.
speaking of pay, I've read articles that there was issues with money prior to other Power Ranger friends. Like, was there still money issues during the 6th season?
Well, you.
Last on the grips.
It's a non-union show, so when you come onto this, you're not expecting, you're gonna, for me, it's like it's screen time. I'm building my network. I'm meeting casting directors. I'm in the right environment. This is why I want to do this. Plus, it's training, hands-on training. You can't pay for that. You're 2 years in the series. You can't pay for that. Like
So you basically y'all did it for us.
Yeah, did it for
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Not a paycheck.
Thank you.
Definitely not a paycheck.
I was wondering, okay, besides supporting y'all at Retromania or any type of con, y'all have any side hustles or businesses that we can support, or any projects?
Red light district for this guy.
Before we skip, can we get Tracy's?
Tracy's audition.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. You guys don't want to hear from me. This is what I have to work with, my friends.
Thanks a lot.
Audition process was a lot different. I was going to Long Beach. I was in school studying performing arts as a dance major. Having that dance background is what helped me with getting the role. I had no martial arts experience, but at the time, I thought, I'm a dancer. How hard can it be? Whole different ball game. I mean, I was using muscles that I didn't even know I had. They took me through Hell Week when we were doing the practicing martial arts and stuff. And so, what's up? And then, starting student. Heard about the audition. Sure, why not? Same thing. There's so many people that audition. It's not gonna be me, and it was. Just like Chris here, except it was just one of those things. It was like, sure, why not? What's the worst that could happen? Ending up on the cast with these guys. I'm kidding.
That's the worst thing happened.
Did y'all get hurt during any of the stunts, or did y'all have y'all's own stunts?
Yeah, I did. Before I was even established, we were going through Hell Week. I wasn't even established yet, and I fractured my arm. And because they like to say that, we're like,
Let me tell him now. She did a roll, and the guy kicked her arm, and that's how she fractured her arm, Joe.
yeah. I'm OG, right?
Serious?
No.
What episode?
Not OG. Sorry, my bad. You're OG.
Were they like keep rolling, keep rolling?
No, so this was just Hell Week. This was just Hell Week. So what happened was I found out that I fractured it. And I have my manager saying, look, I don't know if you're familiar with Power Rangers in the cast, but if you make a stink about it, and you get a cast, you're gonna make them work even harder, where they're gonna have to shoot around your cast, and I'm just saying that, I mean,
You have to thug it
I
out.
wouldn't make it a big deal. Like, you're an actor, so act like it doesn't hurt.
Let's just say she shot a couple of episodes with a broken arm.
Wow.
So I didn't make a stink about it, and to this day, it still reminds me because I never got it healed. It didn't heal properly. So, but here we are. I mean, who can complain? Because here we are.
Woo! Hey, Tracy's a trooper, right? Come on.
I stole the mic.
Whiny like crazy if I even like bump my toe or something like that.
Oh, one time I ripped off my entire nail in the middle of a scene.
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
By the way, Patricia messed up her knee too. She had surgery, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did. At
Yes.
Vasquez Rock, she messed up her right
She
knee,
messed up her
I
knee.
had fiberglass.
jumping
shot in
from
my eye.
one rock to the other.
Fiberglass?
Do y'all have any projects that we can support or any side businesses?
Well, yeah, there is it's a side hustle. It's our side hustle. There is a project that we're all working on right now. It's called Bloodline of the Grid. I don't know how many of you have heard of it. More than one. I love that. Okay. If you haven't heard of it, it's on YouTube. Everybody except for one person here is on it so far. But maybe, if you guys are nice and you ask her really nicely, maybe the super sexy one here at the end might join the crew, the cast. Yes, the super at the end. Yes. Patrick is pretty, but he is not smart. Yes. So yeah, look it up on YouTube. Bloodline of the Grid. That's what we're working on. We are writing, producing, filming. We're doing all of it. We're doing it all ourselves. We are playing the characters that were on in space, but now they're like 20 years older or so. So how have they grown? Who are they now? However the hell long it's been. I don't know how long it's been. But whatever. So that's what we're doing.
Cool. Now, if y'all have any questions y'all would like to ask, this is y'all's time.
Step right up. Come on over to the microphone.
Be nice.
Come on down to the mic.
Aiden.
Oh.
Yeah, you can make a line if you want.
Alright, so I do have a question for the group.
Close that mic on.
Alright, sweet. Alright, so can I get a group shout out for a friend of mine?
Wait, what's this person's name?
Taylor.
Taylor.
Name?
Wait, hold on. Can you say 3, 3, 5,
Yeah.
and then we'll say.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
No. 3, 3, 5.
Alright, 3, 3, 5.
Hi, Taylor.
Hi, Taylor. Alright, go for it.
3, 3, 5.
Go.
Hi, Taylor! Let's rock it!
Yeah.
Yay.
Alright, so one for Desno, that shirt though, it's for the 30th anniversary. I noticed. So, well, it's titled the episode's titled Once and Always. So, I would say that is probably canon, isn't it?
That's true.
Yes.
Nice.
Agreed.
That's the convention with Comic Con. Thank you for your question.
I just wanted to say, how come you didn't notice I wore all black today?
I did notice that.
But you didn't say anything.
I noticed it.
Somebody got called out.
And I also
Look at that.
noticed you're wearing a dope beanie. I told Leticia, look at his beanie, look at his beanie. Yeah, that's what I noticed.
It's the
I
only
did-
black beanie I had.
Yeah, it's cool, man. I did notice your get up, and then I was like, wait a minute, this beanie is sick. Yeah, so I did.
Wearing
I said that to Leticia.
Are you gonna come in green tomorrow?
The beanie?
No, just in green to represent him.
Not green, but it's gonna be one solid color.
Yellow.
Awesome.
It's not yellow. I couldn't find a yellow outfit.
Thanks, Aiden. We appreciate you.
Now, when it came to y'all's clothes on the show, did y'all get to pick any of them? Or?
I did. I
Okay.
mean,
What? Did you?
I did.
Really?
Huh?
Well,
Is that why they were so short?
He said, "Is that why they were so short?"
let me tell you something, my
So he
friend.
did not like it being short.
I love it.
Yeah, let me tell you something. That was not by choice at all. I was talking about, like, I saw cute yellow shoes. You know, like cute. No. And you notice that I felt like not every episode, the skirt got shorter or the tops got tighter and
Yes,
lower.
we noticed.
Yeah.
It was you the whole time. Okay. Jesus.
all Tracy.
By the way, can't you tell we all get along still?
One big dysfunctional family.
Seriously.
Okay, sorry.
All right. Is there any props or things from the show that y'all took home
That's another big-
on the pool?
If we did, we could.
Blake's not here. No.
Jason,
Jason's not here.
Jason, I remember when I first got onto the show, and I was actually like there, ready to like film and all that stuff. I met with Danielle, who was she was costuming,
Yeah.
and she told me, okay, so this is how it's gonna work every day. You know, you do your thing, you film, and then when you're done, you can change. Here's your room. You change out, and we're gonna go over a checklist of everything that you had on, everything that you're wearing, everything yada yada. And I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. She said, yeah, the reason why is because of Jason Frank. Jason stole everything that was not nailed down. Happily, yes, and yeah, and I'm not saying it like I'm I'm complaining about it or anything like that. No, he's very smart. But if it was not nailed down, he would grab everything. And when I worked with him on
Sounds
Forever
like-
Red, when I worked with you guys remember Forever Red?
Yes!
I did that episode, and I worked with him. It was the first time I ever met him. And after we finished, he invited me over to his place, and we watched the first Tyson Holyfield fight when Tyson bit his ear. But while I was walking around, he's showing me in his house, and he was like, "This is my Power Ranger room," and I was like, "You are such an ass." He had mannequins of himself. I'm not joking. Full suits, the full green suit, the full white suit. You know, he had the whole thing. Red, white, green. He had every prop you could think of because he would just come in and just stealing everything.
But he knew his worth. He knew his value.
Yes,
so.
yes. Again, smart, very smart. So.
I made off with a shirt, necklace, and
I made off with the shirt that I wore a date with Danger whenever I was like dating Astronomy, I got blown up. Silver shirt, a necklace, which I lost. The shirt still fits, by the way. And the chair that I sat in that has my name across the back of it. Kristen, you just take the back piece that has your name. I took the whole damn chair.
I put the top down on my convertible, threw that chair in there, and I bolted it out. I was like, I didn't look back. That's all I got.
I would have snatched my Psycho suit in a second. I would have known I was never gonna see it again. But who loves the Psycho Ranger suits? You're the best suits in the whole franchise. Thank you.
Best helmets.
Did you get to? Did you keep anything?
Next
Raj?
question.
Did you not keep anything? Just that's it. Okay.
How many?
I got to keep the chair that not the chair. I got to keep the jacket that I wore when Andros and Ashley did a date. When they had a date, there was
I
a jacket.
like that episode.
Yeah.
That was very Back to the Future-ish.
It was, yeah,
It was, right?
It was. And I got to keep the jacket. So that was it.
How many episodes was y'all shoot a day?
A day?
Yeah.
Well, we were shooting like 3 in a week.
3 in 2 weeks. Three every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
3 episodes every 2 weeks. But we were interchanged. So we might be shooting this episode right now, and then in 12 hours we'll shoot another episode, and tomorrow we're shooting we were all over the place.
We worked every Monday to Friday, which sounds like, oh, well, that's pretty normal.
Yeah.
But the average day was
All
like
day.
12 to 14 hours. That's the
Yeah.
average day.
All day.
And
Lived on set, pretty much.
it gets like, grating. It wears you down after a while if you're not getting up doing stuff or whatever. Hurry up and wait.
Is,
No, Death
oh
Valley.
my god.
We filmed in Death Valley and it was 135 degrees at least.
It was 100 to hell. That's
And I remember that there was several of us from the cast that just passed right the hell out. This dropped because it was rather warm.
Because if you remember our costumes, you know, we had our flight suits.
Yeah.
So you have your what do you call that?
The unitard. The unitard,
You
yeah.
have the unitard, then you have the pants, then you have the jacket, and you have the Doc Marten boots, and 135 degrees out there, and oh my gosh, it was crazy. And then to fight in those things were insane. I
And
think I could lift my feet right now if I was to wear them.
no, yeah, the boots were ridiculous. The boots weighed like at least 10 pounds each. And I remember, like, I complained about it, like, I remember I complained to Koichi about it, and I was like, God, I feel like such a punk, like, complaining about this, until I found out that all of the stuntmen were complaining about it. They're like, these things are too heavy. We can't, this is stupid. Why are we using
so good.
They look good, right? Did the boots on the flight suit, they look good, right? They had really cool looking flight suits. They were so impractical, though. So impractical.
Oh no, we good. I'm loving it. Okay, so like, what were y'all doing before Power Rangers? Like,
I was
in school.
Are we gonna go down one?
Commercial. I started as a model, so I was doing modeling, and then a lot of commercials, and then I was in that moment. I did a bunch of movies, like movie of the week or whatever, and then landed Power Rangers and stuff.
Pretty much the same for me. Modeling, then a little bit of acting here and there, commercials, TV shows, whatever. So yeah. I think I was 15.
Shaking his booty on
10
Soul Train.
Yes, I was doing commercials, acting, all that kind of stuff for 10 years before I booked the Power Rangers. I just flew back from Canada from shooting, starring in a movie with Mario Lopez, a TV movie called
something.
what? Oh, Mario Lopez. That's funny. Anyway, Saved by the Bell, Mario Lopez. Anyway, because you know who he is.
Thank you. We didn't get it.
Anyway, but I just flew back, and then the Power Rangers happened. Totally opposite. I was a very shy, innocent, little sweet kid on that, and then came back and played Psycho. So, opposite.
Yeah, you kind of forgot that name. You're gonna drop it.
He worked with Michael Jackson.
He's not going to mention that he worked with Michael Jackson, but Mario Lopez. AC Slater versus.
And then it got better because he got to act with us. Let's see, what was I doing? I moved from Oklahoma out to California, had a couple auditions. I think the first thing I ever did was an Applebee's commercial. And then Pleasantville movie with, name drop Reese Witherspoon, Tobey Maguire, Jeff Dennis. Played Brad Pitt lookalike at work a lot, and then did the waiting tables at Outback Steakhouse. Was how I paid my
That's
bills.
usually when people find out that you're actors, they usually ask you, so what
What restaurant did you work at?
That's
Yeah.
typical.
I was a barista.
So, do y'all have any other questions? Y'all have any questions? You can come up to the mic.
Okay, so once upon a time, met Catherine, the second Pink Ranger. I'm not as good at this. I'm not as good at this as my roommate over there. He's the world's biggest Power Ranger super fan. But when I got her to sign the thing I got her to sign, you might have noticed by now that I do not have thumbs. So I asked her to write thumbs up on it. So a minute ago, y'all did a little thing with somebody up here, and I was wondering if, like, on the count of 335, could I get you guys to just shout thumbs up, Ollie, with both your thumbs in the air, like on video?
Ollie?
Wait, say it
Ollie,
again.
Ollie, O-double-L-I-E.
Yeah.
Ollie.
That's great.
Yeah, it would be great.
I love that. Yeah.
They gotta do is I don't.
Y'all can join too.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. So on the count of 3, 5.
Thumbs up, Allie!
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we usually roll with one take.
One
and done. Hi,
So my question is, this is like the second one I went to. I went to one for like Mighty Morphin Zeo Turbo, and they said that they would use for like the weapons and like the morphers, they would just use the toys. So like, was there any modifications they made, or would they just go to Toys R Us, find like Power Rangers in Space Morpher, and then just bring it, or is it like? Did they, like,
The small adjustments that they made is whenever they brought them to set and we did it, we'd literally like morph and change our outfits.
I know they would like do like stuff in post
Score
op.
and
Just like,
change really quick, right?
but like,
To be honest, I couldn't even tell you if the one that I had on the show is different than the one that comes in the box.
okay.
Well, I had
My
the
morpher, I know that there's
Communicator,
like
and it's
2
nothing
versions.
like the toy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was definitely a prop made by the.
Yeah.
What was his name? Mark Richardson. Boomer.
Mark Richardson.
Yeah, it was definitely a prop. Banner. Yeah, Banner.
Because I wanted to get like a morpher, like a show used morpher for my brother a couple years ago, and it was like $400. And it was like, yeah, they literally used the toys. So it's like, I don't know if it's gonna. It's like it better be like you better include the clip.
You better be able to morph with that thing. At that price. Jesus.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for your question.
You probably could have got some certificate of authenticity to show that it was from the set. A lot of times they'll have
I
that
can't be
concept.
certain they just didn't like print that and just be like, yeah, it's totally real.
Oh yeah.
Cassie, your question,
Hello.
please.
Thank you. Hi guys, so my question is, if you could choose your dream team up in space and any American or Sentai team, who would you want to do like a little collab with?
I'm kind of biased. I like our team.
Yeah, Rangers or Sentai. You know, I'm really happy with what we all had, but I would love it if we could also throw Kepanate into in space because he was extremely stupid and useless. he was Sentai Red. Oh. So he was he was a video game player and he was lazy and stupid and shifty and he was a pain in the ass.
He's no Andrews.
He's a little different from it. It's like kind of one way and then the other way. Yeah.
All right, we got enough for 4 more questions, and we're gonna.
Thank you for your question.
Thank you,
Hi guys, my question was, if you could have a custom color of your own, would you choose anything different? Would you choose a color?
Since I'm black and green, I'm gonna go camouflage. I'll be the camouflage ranger.
Yeah.
Camo. You like that? Camouflage. Yeah.
Invisible.
That's not a color.
Okay, rainbow, so I can have all of them.
Hey, that's a good one. We need one. We need a rainbow ranger. That would be cool.
I know. Our having so boring.
Psycho.
What? Oh, I'm staying red. All red all the time. I'm gonna go along with what he said because I'm boss.
They literally wear
Green's
red
always been my
underwear.
favorite color. I would have gone for green. Just that's my go-to color.
Would that be the first female Green Ranger? Yeah. No. Oh no. You're right. Yeah, that's right. That's young lady. What's your name again?
Tessa.
No, not you, Aiden. The Green Ranger. The young lady. Tessa. She's amazing. I love her. She's so sweet. Thank you for your question. Tessa's awesome.
Wait, you didn't answer me.
Yeah, camouflage. Imagine.
What Power Ranger team do you want to team up with? Like beside Rocky?
Yeah,
think they
you
just
just
asked
answered
that.
that one from the other one. I said I'm kind of biased towards our team. We have a great team.
I think I would team up with the Bloodline of the Grid team. That'd be the team I would team up with. Bloodline of the
That
Grid.
team was minus me, just so you know.
Not for long.
Not for long. We're trying to figure out something for you.
Thank you.
Something special.
All right, last two questions.
What was your experience on being in Lost Galaxy?
What?
What was your experience on being in Lost Galaxy?
One day. No, he wasn't there.
Oh, I can't.
I was not actually in Lost Galaxy, but I signed a toy today that said I was in Lost Galaxy. Yeah, I got a picture of it too. So
Oh my God.
yeah, Psycho Silver was there, but it was not me in the suit. Sorry.
For me, it was like Serena Vincent. I'm there. Where do I sign?
I liked it. No, it was fun.
You liked it?
I liked it, yeah. No, I liked it. I felt
Liked it.
it was the first time that we, like, a team comes to save, another like yeah, like I feel like that one scene when we were when we showed up on that whatever that thing was that we were like
That we shot in
down at
downtown LA.
we shot it, but we were looking at them. We're like, yeah, what's up? We're here. We got you.
I love that.
Sorry, little ghetto came out.
That was awesome. Next question, please.
So prior to being in Power Rangers, like, did you guys know of any like tokusatsu shows like during that time, like Kamen Rider, Ultraman?
Honestly, if anybody was going to answer, why is the
feedback?
If there was going to be anybody that would say yes to that, it would be me, but no, I didn't. The first time I ever watched Sentai was actually on In Space when one of our Reds, Takahiro, showed it to me specifically to show me the difference between Andros and Kenta Date, and he's like, yes, Kenta Date is an idiot, and you are just an asshole. So there it is.
Yeah, I didn't even know that there was the whole other Sentai psychos doing the exact same things that we were doing, the exact same moves. So a fan did a side by side video, huh?
They're monsters. They were bringing them.
I had no idea. But I mean, the Silence is Golden episode is the exact same. You in the booth, me pulling her out. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the exact same thing.
The storyline.
It's the exact same. Look around, side by side. They did it. I had no idea until like 2 years ago.
So it was a
I'll
mix
show you.
between what, like Godzilla and Star Wars? It's Power Rangers in space, like
yeah.
Oh really? With the old Godzilla. The old one.
Did you have another question? You're the last one. You can ask
The
another.
puppeteers.
Oh well, I mean, like, you actually answered my other question.
Yeah, you're good. See, that's why I gave you the mic.
Well, that wraps the Power Ranger panel. All right. Okay, we can do one more question. Okay, come on. We gotta
Yeah,
bring
give him the mic.
mic.
Give him the mic. Yeah.
Make it a good question. All eyes on you, friend.
Thank you. Hey, everybody. Wait a minute, baby. All right.
He's like, no plus, just money.
This question is for Miss Tracy Lynn Cruz. There was an episode, and I was just like, how in the world is Cassie not paying attention to her best of best friend, where Ashley was walking and she got snatched up by some creatures, and Cassie was just like, I was like, so how did that make you feel, like, just as the character? Like, my best friend is supposed to be watching out for me, but yet I got snatched up, and then she still didn't even notice that it wasn't even me that she was talking to through that whole entire scene. Y'all remember that scene? Yeah.
I like how you pick Tracy when we have no more time left.
That's a good question. That's rude.
Okay, I'm gonna answer it in one sentence.
Really?
One sentence. Because art imitates life.
Good one. Good.
That's it.
That's it, ladies and
Retromania Power Ranger Panel 2003. If y'all enjoyed the Power Ranger Panel, make some noise!
She surprises me.
Yes!